So if you're deleting the airbox and you've gotten it off, this is where all the hoses go. The top of the head here, we're going to vent that to air, just send it down to the ground, maybe under here somewhere, so that it goes, if it drips on the ground. This is your pair check valve, and what it's got a hose that goes out that way. We're going to just block that off. There's actually a really nice pair check valve, or a valve plate that you can buy from either like Password, I believe, or from the Ruck Shop, and that's a much nicer solution. I'm going to actually use some of the spare parts that were on the hoses here to create a little block off and just pop it on there. Back here, the side, what I call the side carb, that's the thing that just goes to the diaphragm in there and shows it just like the outside atmosphere. That one goes to back here. We're going to remove that. We're going to either filter that. Later on, some people run that to the intake or to halfway up the intake. It's up to you. And this last hose here, if you follow it, it goes to what's called the PVC valve back here. I'm going to just take this and replace that hose with this. This air definitely needs to be filtered. So this little filter, the opening for it is too big to fit on here snugly. So what I did is I took one of the hoses that had the smaller diameter inside, shoved it into the filter, and we're going to put it on there. Obviously this isn't the best filter, but we want to make sure that's filtered. We'll fix this and make it a little bit cleaner at some point, but this should work for now. On this hose, what we're actually going to do is, since the other end of it has this really nice right angle, we're actually going to connect that there so that the rest of the hose will drop straight down. Let me see if I can show you on my bike. Get that out of the way. But you can see here, it just makes a real nice way to just drop it right down into there, so it just vents right to the ground. So I've cut the end of this and pulled this sleeve off. I'm just going to push it down there like that, pop that on, and then pull this hose clamp on. I might have bent that one up a little bit so it's not very tight. We've got a whole bunch extra though from deleting this. So put this one on, get that on there, put that on. Doesn't have to be airtight or anything, as long as it just takes those drips and goes down. So see if you can see that. You can see how this one from the pair check valve is much bigger than the hose that was in this channel right there. So we're going to use that. I'm going to try to use this cap that was in right here to cap this off and put it on our pair valve. So it's a little bit loose, but it'll probably do all right. Grab that hose clamp. Grab this hose clamp off there. Slide it on there like so, and then we'll try to put that on the pair check valve. There we go. Well, I was finally able to get it around that. It's kind of a pain in the ass and hard to do on camera. It's pretty good. It's probably a little bit longer than I need. I'll go back and maybe shorten that up, or I'll probably get the person to get a pair plate or whatever. It's a block off plate for the pair valve, and that'll make that look a lot better.